Alright, what is this? It's an article from Vogue. Is having a boyfriend embarrassing now? Uh-oh. What is this? Viewpoint by Shantae Joseph. Is having a boyfriend embarrassing? Okay. It is LOL. 100k likes. The comment, it feels Republican to have a boyfriend, feels so accurate. What? They're not even talking about husbands, they're talking about boyfriends? Dating is a humiliation ritual for a lot of women. Thank you, mommy milkers. That's a great contribution to the conversation. Maybe I'm too woke, but wifey material sounds like an insult. Oh my god, chat, when you call me waifu or you call your favorite, if you call your favorite anime girl waifu, is that woke? I mean, is that anti-woke? Sorry, I'm getting my fucking wires crossed because I'm taking so much brain damage. Being able to live alone and unpartnered is unquestionably a flex today. Oh, so you want to be alone? Interesting. Okay. Having a boyfriend is spiritually Israeli. What? 21k likes? It doesn't fit my brand. So proud of the culture shift we are creating as women. Let's keep going. Oh my god, this has got to be rage bait. This has got to be rage bait. Yes, having a boyfriend is a PR disaster. For who? Every boyfriend I've ever had has ultimately embarrassed me. And then you don't think it's like a problem? Maybe you're the problem? I don't know, I'm so confused. I don't know, man, what the fuck is going on? Like, I know, like, haha, women bad, but really, when did we get to this point? This is so sad. Like, look at the likes, man. There's like 400k likes across all these comments just in these 2 screenshots alone. This is TikTok. These aren't botted likes. Like, how did it get this bad? I'm so lost. Like, it genuinely, it feels like we've entered this like death spiral of women being told that men are trash. They have one bad date, they become femcels, and I put this in parentheses, by the way, femcels. They post online about how much they hate men, and then men see this everywhere and then start becoming incels, and then they start posting about how much they hate women, and then it just goes down in depth and down into the depths of like mental illness, into this dark hole of a dark pit of just hatred. This has to stop. It's such a black pill for young dudes. If I was a young dude, like, I don't know, like 17, 18 years old, and I saw a bunch of women on TikTok, and them saying this, and then seeing all these likes and being like, haha, fucking men are fucking trash. If they want to be your wife, that's just terrible. I'd be like, I don't know, man. I feel like I gotta be gay or something. I don't know. This is bad. This is really bad. America's so funny, man. I would not say that this is just exclusively to America. I don't think this is exclusive to America anymore. I think this is the West in general. Like, imagine seeing this and the amount of likes they have. Like, it's just crazy. I don't know what's going on, man. I feel like I have to break the emergency glass on this. I feel like I have to force my chat to get fed like this emergency white pill. Like, mandatory reminder that not all women are like this. This is like a sect of terminally online, bad faith women with no father figures that want to blame all of their problems on not being able to find like a happy relationship, while often being 100% the problem themselves. Like the same person is like, every boyfriend I've ever had has ultimately embarrassed me, and they've dated 5 guys and they're all like in prison or something. Like, good girls exist out there. I truly believe that. They do exist. I've met them in real life. You are not cooked and done because you're like 25 and single, and you're not cooked if you're 35 and single. Like, you never know when you're gonna meet the right person. Keep your chin up. Focus on yourself, King. Focus on you and your happiness, and things will work out. My brother didn't get married until like, I think it was like 37 or 38. Yeah, he had girlfriends before that, sure, yeah, he had a lot of relationship problems, but like, at the end of the day, he finally found a girl that was worth it. So don't feel too bad. You have to focus on yourself first and your happiness, and things will work out. There are like a lot of women who feel the same way as you do. Like, do not let, like, as Asmund would put it, do not let these swamp eggs black pill you, okay? They want you to take the black pill. They want to keep feeding that negative energy into you. They want you to be sad and miserable. They want it because then they hate you and you hate them back because they're mentally ill. Don't let the swamp eggs witchcraft cloud your vision. It's like a debuff. You gotta fight it. You gotta wait it out like a poison cloud, okay? You gotta wait it out. Take a little debuff. And this fucking screenshot is killing me, by the way. Having a boyfriend is spiritually Israeli. 21,000 likes and 263 replies. Like, I'm just confused. How do 21,000 people like this? Presumably they know what it means. Like, is this just like a free Palestine dog whistle or something? Do femcels hate Jews? Like, I have so many questions, and I'm probably gonna get stuck on this, so I'm just gonna move on. I don't understand what the fuck this is supposed to mean. So proud of the culture shift we are creating as women. Let's keep going. This has gotta be, like, unironically one of the most lowest IQ takes I've ever seen in my life. And you're proud of it too. Like, what do you think you're gonna accomplish with this? Did you stop and think for 1 second about how you're gonna feel in 10 years from now when you're childless and your biology is screaming at you that time is running out? Did you think about that? Or is it just like fucking short-term gratification? Like, yes, queen! It's like, I get it. There are some women that hate the idea of having children. That's fine. It's normal even. I would argue a minority end up genuinely feeling this way. But to try and teach all women that finding a boyfriend, someone who will support you, ultimately, and be your friend, and eventually your husband, is a bad thing, and it's bad PR. Like, what the fuck does it even mean? Bad PR? And it gives you the ick. Doesn't fit your brand. It's embarrassing. How is this anything but sabotage? It's like, it's an actual crabs in a bucket moment for these chicks. How is this anything but the most miserable, fatherless swamp hags casting spells with their stupid crystals on every other single woman out there they see to try and make them as miserable as they are? Like, I just can't fathom this. I can't even fathom where these feelings came from. You think having a boyfriend is embarrassing? What the fuck is wrong with you? Lone women sabotaging women, but it's just like the likes is what strikes me so hard. Dating is a humiliation ritual for women. Can I get it on with Clanker soon, TM? Like, all of these comments sound like cope. Is your pride hurt? Like, I'm not gonna lie, this language and phrasing sounds exactly like the people that put their entire personality into being good at like one video game, but they can't ever get Gladiator or Diamond or Challenger or whatever. Like, that's what it's called in WoW, getting Gladiator. It's like a, you know, it's like a big deal, right? In League, it's Challenger. You guys know what that means. Like, in Dota, it's a freaking Divine or whatever. This is like the female equivalent of like, I can get any dude I want, and then they get rejected, and they're like, yeah, dating men is gay anyway. Like, it's embarrassing. It doesn't fit my brand. It's a PR disaster. Like, this comes off as ego hurt cope. You ever meet someone like that that's like heart stuck in like, I don't know, like emerald or platinum or gold or whatever, and they're like, it's just like, it's always my teammate's fault. Like, I never do anything wrong. And then like you look at them and they actually do play like they're still gold and they're just still retarded. And then they throw everyone else under the bus. Mm-mm-mm. Everyone fought but there. Yeah, dude. Everyone's fought but mine. And they cry alone at night. Like, men aren't out there sad and alone and depressed and they just want someone's hand to hold. Like, hello? Marvel Rivals? Yes, there's absolutely someone on your friends list that is like this, who just copes and seethes about how everyone sucks and it's not their fault. It's the same kind of like phenotype, but with women. Except it's with dating instead of video games. The value of having a boyfriend has depreciated. But these are the same women that ask for money from men and want like $80,000 a year minimum and like 6'6" and 6 inches and 6 abs. But okay, I digress. Because there's a difference between girlfriends and girls who happen to have boyfriends. It's true. And it's liked by the author. Tyler? Kitty, hello, yes. You can tell when boyfriends drain even the brightest stars. I hate it. Can you not say the same thing about women that drain the balls of good men? Or the men that haven't had bad experiences yet and they get their balls drained by a woman, by a succubus? My brother had that happen too. Like, I saw it happen in real time. I was a kid and then my parents were like trying to get him to break up with his girlfriend because she was like toxic. Again, it's not their business, but you know, you've probably had that experience, or someone in your family has had that experience where you're like trying to tell them like, please break up with her, she's really bad for you. Ball draining means something else. Well, in my instance, ball draining means like, you know, draining your soul. That's what I mean. Anyway, it's not dating who's embarrassing, it's the man they're dating. What? It's not dating who's embarrassing, it's the man they're dating. There needs to be a comma in here somewhere. What does this mean? It's not dating who's embarrassing, it's the man they're dating. Are they saying that dating is not embarrassing, it's the man that they're dating? God, this needs like a fucking comma in here somewhere. My brain hurts. You're right, it is embarrassing. I had to cut mine loose. Guys, this is unironically just salty femcel behavior. I don't know how else to put it. I actually think that all these women are either just mad or they got rejected by like a higher tier man or something. Like, you know, they're like a 4. By the way, half of these pictures aren't them. This is like a movie actress and I'm pretty sure this is a model. Like, I don't think, like, this one's a real person, this one's a real person, this one's a real person. They're a 4 and then they're going after an 8 and the 8 doesn't reply to them because they're a 4. And then they can't handle the rejection and they're crashing the fuck out over it. Or they're all very, very liberal women and they're mad that every man they encounter doesn't share their political views. That's kind of the vibe I'm getting. So it's like embarrassing because if their social circle ever found out that they used to date or currently dating a more right-leaning man, they'd get crucified. I think those are the 2 explanations in my opinion. Because I've seen it happen in real life too. Oh my god, yes, period. They're swamp eggs. I mean, it's just like the same vibe of like people who say, oh, I'm gonna curse you, or like I need to look at the full moon tomorrow, I'm gonna align my chakras and like get a boyfriend. It's like the same types of people. It's pathetic, quite honestly. It's gross. Femcels don't get called out on the internet, line mail, and so they always think they are right, Alana. Yeah, I would say the woman privilege of like getting called out and being told like, oh, well, you're just attacking me because I'm a woman is a very good tactic that they use. Yeah. Real talk, they probably also go for the hot bad boy kind of guy. When that bad boy treats them like you would expect, they take it out on men and generalize. Yes, it's the same people. I've seen this happen in high school. I remember there was a boy that went after like a really, really, what is it called? Like a preppy girl. And she was like relatively attractive. And apparently she just fucking used him because his dad, like, owned, I can't be too specific because it's, again, it was in New Zealand. But basically she used him because they could get, like, free stuff, if you know what I'm saying, because his dad worked for... It was a girl's makeup shop. I won't say which one, but he owned one in a mall, and she would get free stuff because he owns it, right? And then the son is dating her. And this is like my first like kind of like red pill moment of like, oh, that's really cute. Finally, a guy that's like, you know, an average little dude who gets with a girl, and she's like, you know, she's like, yeah, oh my god, yes, let's go. And then like he gives her stuff, and then she dumped him. And it makes me think, like, if that happened to me, I would get absolutely red-pilled. At least he learned early on, and it wasn't, like, you know, in his, like, 30s or 40s. But still. Blaming drugs? No, not at all. Using a literal Nepo baby? No, I mean, I don't think it's that. Anyway, I'm fucking getting sidetracked. My point still stands. Like, it's just one of two explanations on, like, women and how they behave sometimes, okay? There was something else I saw, too. This is quite interesting. Happily married 24-year-old with 4 kids. Top comments all hating because she could be at the club. I've seen this chick. She married a Mormon dude. A Mormon model? Nara or something? You guys have probably seen her before. I swear, she's everywhere. She like cooks and like, they're really affluent and like, they're really rich. Yeah, and then everyone's like, you know, talking in the comments about how she has a lot of kids and stuff. 4 kids at 24, what the hell, girl, you should have been at the club. We 24 so differently. I don't know, man. 4 kids at 24, she's a trooper. Yeah, she's been popping them out, apparently. I don't know, man. Do you know, like... You know what makes me think? You know what makes me think? You do know that about 50 years ago, the norm was to be married and own your house and have like multiple kids by like 24, right? I'm pretty sure my mom had her first child at like 24, actually. Now that, wait, I have to do the math, but I'm pretty sure it was like mid-20s. And that was considered kind of late because my mom went to university. Yeah, like, I know it's like, we're getting into the later stages because of how the economy is going, but do these people not understand how things have changed and then some people just do that and it's kind of normal at this rate? And like, it's impossible for most people to reach the owning home part by 24 in today's age. Like, this can happen. But yeah, having kids and being married super early was super common back then in the day. And to infer that she should be at the club, like... What? Doing what? Hooking up with random dudes so she can be miserable and unhappy like you are? And you're commenting on an Instagram post? Prince Enemy 19, my sister at 18? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think it's a bad thing. It's like, it's your prerogative. It's your life. Yeah, if you can afford a kids to have 24, good on her. Yes, they're very affluent. Like, people don't understand she's really rich. Because her husband's a model and she is too. I see children as parasites? Yeah, I can see that. Like, again, I feel like there's 2 sides to this. Like, 2 big primary reasons we're seeing this kind of like mentality unfold in women. And I think the first post that we looked at, ironically, is like kind of part of the reason. They're mad at that either men don't share their political beliefs or they can't find a steady relationship, so instead they label it as like problematic to try and discredit it. Like the person that was like, I've had every single boyfriend has ultimately embarrassed me, like that type of shit. And then they label it and discredit it and then lash out and get really mad. Like it's not their own fucking fault. And the second side, they also get like mad and lash out at the women who do find a perfect fit with 4 kids at 24. They do get married and then have kids and maybe they'd be a trad wife or some shit. I know she does like TikToks where she cooks in like dresses and stuff. Like simultaneously, boyfriends are cringe and weird and they don't actually want one, but if they see someone else having it, they demonize it and try to imply they ruined their life. It's so weird. Like when I see someone getting married, like I'm like, yippee, good for you. It's so toxic. Like I can't imagine living like this. I see a celebrity getting married, I'm like, wow, that's cool, awesome. Or I see a streamer, like I can't remember. I think Tyler recently had a second baby, and I was like, yippee, good for you. Like if you can do that, that's awesome. Why are you being fucking miserable? Like, you can't get married. You can't have kids. Like what is wrong with you? Why do you fucking care so much? You're so weird. Single women absolutely cannot stand seeing other women happily married with children without anything to drag mothers into misery. Yeah, it's a crabs in a bucket, but like to an extreme. Women in this girl's comment section is exactly what's wrong with society. Ugh. Gentlemen, it is with great regret and displeasure to inform you that women... Oh, this fucking meme is so good. Sad woman cuddled up watching movie with her kids and husband completely missing out on being drunk at a club somewhere. Dude, I've never been to a club in my life. Like, I've been to like a house party. That was like, what, one time? And it was like a nerd house party. So like people are playing video games and shit and playing on like the Wii and stuff. Yeah, with the Switch. I forget. It has to be a parody article. It is. It's funny. I think it's like Babylon Bee. It's like The Onion. Our profile pictures. Yeah, I know. That's what I said too. Like it's the same kind of shit. Like it's the same phenotype of like I'm gonna. The only one that doesn't make sense is the Jared Way one. But I mean, their name is Mommy Milkers, so I don't know. And then look at the honkers over here. Good lord, put those away. I became a mom at 20. I've never once regretted never having a hoe face in the club face. I bet you. I kind of almost don't want to click on it, but I've actually heard that a lot of the argument of women that become mothers at 20, which is used to be considered pretty normal, by the way. Being a mom at 20, they'll be like, oh, you're gonna reach your midlife crisis and then you're gonna cheat on your husband or your boyfriend or whatever because you're a frickin' you just missed out and you gotta go hoe out. That is just crazy to me. What if she's happy? Have you ever thought about that? Club's overrated anyway. Yeah, I mean, that's neither here nor there. I just hate people in general. That's why I never really went to like clubs and parties. I've only been to like a couple total. I had 3 children. By the age of 25, they're all grown. I'm getting to enjoy my 7 grandkids, maybe some great grandchildren. Good for you. Aw. Yeah, sounds about right. Once they hit their 40s, they're single and alone in an empty house. They will regret not spending their 20s looking for a husband. Yeah, I don't know. Again, I think that there's a good criticism of how affluent she is. You could argue and say, oh, well, she only has 4 kids because she's rich, right? She doesn't hide that. She does tours of her house. I've seen it. But my point is that why do you care so much? Like 4 kids at 24? Chill. Billboard clips? It was probably copyrighted. I probably shouldn't watch it. But I would love to, but you get my point. Going clubbing is so bizarre and overrated. I see people clubbing in movies and TV shows and I'm like, that looks fun. After being fooled 83 times, I finally stopped going. It took you 83 times? Also, clubbing is expensive, by the way. That shit is expensive. Don't they rip you off with all the drinks and shit? And like water's costing like $6 a bottle? Not for women? You don't think so? Overpriced and overhyped? I don't know, I've never been. You can't even hear your own thoughts in those places? I would hate that. I would hate that. I'll pass. 10 now! Oh, good lord, man. Chad, don't go to the club. Stay at home, save some money. I don't want to look at these two for a second. Right-wing women marry and reproduce. Angie. Left-wing women. Boyfriends give me the ick. LOL. Chat, we've seen so many ick lists. Number of children by intelligence as a result of non-Hispanic, white, conservative, moderate leaning, very liberal. Damn. Share Europe. US. Holy moly. That's crazy. Houston, we have a problem. Uh-oh. Oh. 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 Oh my god. Look what was Korea. Oh my goodness. Korea, what's going on over here? You've got it the worst. Look at this. Look at the disparagement. That's crazy. Oh my lord. This is why South Korea is a little bit of a problem, huh? Are women okay? I don't get. I still don't understand this at all. How are guys getting blackpilled by this? Is like a level 1000 coping? Wow, being in a relationship is so embarrassing. I'm so glad I'm single and not a loser, right, ladies? I don't think that it's the men's fault for getting blackpilled by this, because if you see it enough times, you think it's reality. I don't blame them, genuinely, from the bottom of my heart. If you're a chronically online NEET and you see this day in and out, day out on Twitter, I think it does eventually get to you, even if you are intelligent. It does. It makes you blackpilled. You may have introspectiveness and be like, well, not all women are like this. Like, surely not, right? But then you see statistics like this. Hello? Just delete Twitter, bro? I think you'd have to delete all social media. You'd have to delete Instagram too because of this shit. You delete all social media and then maybe it'll fix itself. But and even then, it wouldn't 100% fix itself. It would only put a band-aid over it because there was other social media websites that would find a way to like perpetuate this. Yeah, I don't know. Robo Maiden will save humanity. True. Ah, Chad, it's time to marry clankers, I guess. I'm glad I deleted Instagram. I do not have an Instagram. I have an Instagram for SmugAlana, but I never use it. I don't even use it. Period. Don't date robots. I don't know, man. Neo is looking mighty fine. When is Alana T1000 coming out? I don't know, 2065? 40 years from now, maybe? Oh, yeah.